So, last Sunday we went for a ride, 2 up. We went to hit all the biker cafes we could find on our route. Got to the first one, closed, no bikes. Got to the second one, closed, no bikes. Got to the third one, open, 1 bike, but not really. So we had to make do with a yellow Corvette and a beautiful breakfast. What is it? Is it the internet? We saw lots of bikes on the road, but no one actually parked outside any of these cafes, eating. I kinda miss that.
Good morning, Blue Marble Riders. We're off to the SandBar Cafe this morning, hoping to see some other bikes in there. And when I say we, we're 2 up with my wife on the back, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a nice journey. We've just installed the comm system on the bike, and so my wife is probably really confused right now because I'm talking to myself and she might be getting it. I'll do a review on this comm system soon, but this is the first time I've actually used it. I bought it a year ago and didn't install it till last night in both helmets, which was a little bit of a pain if you've ever installed speakers and comm systems and then more mics for vlogging, etc. Yeah, the whole thing is a little heavier than it was before. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. I'll talk when it's necessary. First order of business is to get past the jalopy in front. Oh, that's better. Just checking that the engine works. Seems to be working nicely. I've got my visor open, so I'm going to shut it now. And that should make it a little more noise friendly. I've also got my airflow down on its lowest setting and I can't feel any buffeting on the helmet yet. And the speedo's wrong, it's about 30 kilometers too high. We're doing about 63 right now. And that's pretty good for 63-ish. One of the things you have to do on a Vstrom before you take someone on the back is it's unlike the GS, it doesn't have electronic suspension, so there are the 2 settings you change on the back, and one is damping. So you change the damping, and I always add half to it. And then there's also the preload, and that's set from the factory at 11, which I find fantastic. A lot of people go off-road, say it's too stiff, so they loosen it up. And I bump up another 7 clicks on it for the passenger, and this seems to work really well. We toured all of Montana last year. I don't even touch the front forks, they don't need it. And the great thing about the Vstrom is, and it's probably the same for a lot of other bikes I'm sure, but it's the first bike I've had where you haven't had to change the tyre pressures 1 up or 2 up. So it stays 36-42. The plan today was to go up to Mount Washington, which is a ski mountain from where we live. We live by the sea, and then go up Mount Washington. I was going to call it See the Sky, but unfortunately, while there isn't any snow on the road, there's still snow everywhere else, and the chairs aren't running up there. And usually the chairs run for mountain biking, but they don't start till mid-June because the snow will stay up there till June, July-ish, I guess. Difference with you on the back. Acceleration is slightly slower, but not too bad. So yeah, we're coming into Qualicum Beach now. And we're going to the SandBar Cafe, which is at Qualicum Bay, and it's seems like it would be quite close, but it's another 20 minutes on top. Sometimes see some bikes in there. There are no real biker cafes per se over here. There's a chain over here called Tim Hortons, or as everybody probably knows, we've got Starbucks, and that's where bikers tend to congregate because there are so many of them. But there are a couple of places up here. There's the Shady Rest. You'll often see a row of bikes outside that. I'll show you that when we go past it. And then there's also the SandBar. And you're looking over there at Hornby and Denman Island. Yeah, that's beautiful. There it is. Often you see a row of bikes parked right on the side there out front of this porch. But yeah, it looks dead empty, so not open yet. That's okay, I know a place that is. So this is the old Island Highway, the old coast road. Remember coming over here from England and my dad getting a bowler caravan ready and hitching it to his Saab and driving this road in the summer vacation or holiday traffic. And it literally took 2.5–3 hours to get from Nanuus or Nanaimo to Campbell River on a hot, sweaty day with a caravan that had electric brakes. Felt like the hand of God every time you touched the brake. Its hand would just pull you back, and there would be blue smoke coming out of the wheels as the bowler, because it didn't have enough weight on the axle, would just lock up. Everyone would look at you, but it looked fantastic. Little like a lock-up on a Formula 1 race. There was blue smoke vortexing off either wheel hub down behind you. Just amazing stuff. But got a little tiresome and embarrassing after a while, and the flat spots of course made the bowler hop up and down. I'm sure when we returned that we didn't get the deposit back. I've been doubling along at 3,000 RPM for so long and almost went to change into a mysterious 7th. Lots of cyclists out today. Thank God not too much spandex. Liberation. 2K ahead. Okay, I couldn't wait. Oh, I love the deep throb of that bike. Lots of dust on the center of the road here. Oh, I love this time of year. Springy and gorgeous. The fuel economy on this bike is just amazing. I started it at about 6 liters per 100 kilometer because I warmed it up and just got a new tank of gas. But riding 2 up, keeping a steady rolling rhythm up, it's down to 5.2 liters per 100 kilometers, which I think equates about 50–55 miles a gallon. It's not bad at all. 2 up, lots of luggage, top box, 2 side panniers. Not saying anything about my wife's weight at all. It's nothing. It's just fluff, barely air at the back there. Oh, I think the intercoms must have gone off. I hear no response. Oh! I'm vlogging, but I mentioned you. Yeah, I mentioned, it was very flattering. Yeah, this is Qualicum Bay, and as you can see, the islands have got closer. Beautiful place. Last time we were here, the herring were all spawning down there. Ah, the SandBar. We're at the SandBar. Actually, I was just getting to the rhythm of that. It was really, really nice. I think I'll go the other side. Do I see any bikes? Oh, maybe a pretendy bike. Little blue scooter there. Here we go. Nope, can't park there. Let's park over here. I'll just park nose in. It's not a Harley, I can walk this out. All right.
Freddie? Okay, after you. Beautiful day. That was a gorgeous meal. I really enjoyed that. Full of scrumptious deliciousness. Yeah, she was very nice. Nice waitress.
Only one other bike, I called it a scooter, it was a Harley. Yeah, fisherman's breakfast. What a deal. So we're off up to the FBI, Fanny Bay Inn. And yes, can you believe this place is called the Fanny Bay Inn? Because in North America, a fanny is a backside. But where I come from, a fanny is something completely different. It does attract a lot of males though. Rather like this place. Fly shop. That's awesome. Not often you see that, a lady walking along not staring at her phone but reading a book. Awesome. Jesus, there's a giant loon. Wow. Popular day for bikes today. Watch for elk. Here comes a wind pusher. Pushing the wind. Here comes a wind pusher. Amazing how Harley riders signal and wave to you when you're north of Nanaimo. When you're in Nanaimo, they won't. There's some sort of, I don't know, they've got some sort of cultural thing where they can't wave to you. FBI. Nope, too early. And there's where they grow and collect the oysters. That's where they shuck them. That's right, you heard it here first. Shuck. Fanny Bay oysters. Looks like it's shucking busy. No pressure, darling.
And don't forget, Blue Marble Riders, if you like this, don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe. I'm up to 11. 11! Please. I'm begging you. Thanks very much.